Before I start the video, I'm gonna let you know I want to talk through it a little bit, but gun violence is the leading cause of death for our kids. No, it's not. It's abortion. A child is killed every day by abortion. Maybe more than one. In all 50 states. We could say 25 states. Millions of kids has been killed, murdered by abortion. And 80%, it's a statistics show 80% was black. Black women, colored women. In the millions. Let's get started.
In Congress, we are introducing this bill to create
Hold up.
Trying to create a new Office of Gun Violence Prevention.
And Senator Chris Murphy is helping lead the way. Your reporter Stetson Miller has more from Washington.
Outside the Capitol on Thursday, Senators Chris Murphy and Congressman Maxwell Frost introduced a bill that would create a new office in the federal government that would focus on preventing gun violence. And it comes after they say the White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention was closed when President Trump took office.
The minute that Donald Trump was sworn in, that office vanished. That office vanished because the gun lobby is back in charge of the White House. The gun companies drive the agenda.
The office was originally established.
Okay, let me say something. The lobbyists. Before there was lobbyists, Second Amendment. Oh, excuse me. Before there was lobbyists, the Bill of Rights, 10. Constitution, 27. Before there was lobbyists. So these people didn't mind when moms demand action every time for gun safety swing, every time for gun safety swing left was they lobbyists. But it's a shame we had to lobby for our constitutional right, for our Bill of Rights. And it's a shame that these black mans, colored mans, I'll show you the other one, and they know 100% that our ancestors that could not defend themselves was hung from trees for white people like this. So I don't want to say that white people bad, because his best friend was a Robert Byrd, KKK recruiter. KKK recruiter, his best friend Robert Byrd, a senator. So no wonder he was good on gun control. Because they was good on hanging Negroes.
2023, advocates say we were working hard. We saw real results. You know, this administration, the previous administration, saw a 27% decrease in homicides. 2 years in a row of the steepest decreases in American history.
While it's unlikely to pass with Republicans in control of both chambers of Congress, these advocates and lawmakers say it's still worth fighting for.
Today, in Congress, we are introducing this bill to create the Office of Gun Violence Prevention, to make it permanent, so no president who's beholden to the gun lobby and gun industry can come in and get rid of an office that was bipartisan, that worked for all Americans, no matter who you are.
In Washington, I'm Steph.
And it's sad to see this black colored man, the other man, pushing for this, knowing that our ancestors that could not defend themselves against this Democrat Liberal Progressive Party hung from trees, little girls raped, sold to other plantations, boys and girls, families split up, body parts cut off, bombed, because we was unable to protect ourselves from white Democrat Klan members and white Democrat racists. But this black man is steady trying to make an excuse to disarm the American people. And we're surrounded by China. Yes, They don't want to tell you that though, right? China's in Africa. China's in South America. China's in Canada. China's in Cuba. China's in Venezuela. I mean, somewhere in South America, but they down there. I believe down in Venezuela, yeah. And they steady growing and growing and growing, getting more stronger. Eventually, we might have to go to war with them because they might try to invade. But some already here, Chinese soldiers that came through Kamala Harris and Joe Biden border. So they steady trying to disarm us. And the world's getting more and more dangerous. Ask yourself, is they really working with the enemy? Do they really want to see America destroyed? And these gun control groups, sometimes I wish they could trade places with our ancestors in slavery. Sometimes I wish these gun control groups could trade places with our ancestors in slavery. Plus these Democrat politicians.